Good morning, ducks! Come here, Doug. Come on. Dog, come here. Dog, come here. What a dog. Come on. Doug, heel. Oh, you rotten dog. Oh. Well, that's not heel, but it's close. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, what's today's date? I think it's the 28th. I'm not sure. It's Friday. We're going to give Dougie his pills. He's doing awesome, guys. He's not licking his foot at all. Well, he licked it once yesterday, and I gave him painkillers, and he stopped licking it. So the only reason he's licking is because it was sore. But the painkillers quickly took his mind off of it. But he actually hasn't been doing a lot of painkillers because he hasn't been licking it. He's going to show us your foot there, dog? Look at that, guys. It's healing up good. Not red or anything. Like, nothing. You're an amazing patient, Doug. So it's time for pills. Okay. Open your big mouth. There we go. Oh, Doug. Oh, yes. Swallow your pills. Come on. No, no, no. Come on, swallow. You. I know it's sitting in the back of your throat. Come on. Okay, how did you manage to spit one up? All right, we'll try this again. There, that one went right down. You gotta wonder, you can ram it down right down the back of his throat, and somehow he can push it right back up. We got one more to do, Doug. Sit. Sit. Okay, this is just the little one. This is just a little one. This is the anti-inflammatory. There. All right, guys, let's go do the duck egg recon. Let the duckies out and get on with the day here.
Are you going to be good, Doug?
Come on, let's go for a peek. Guys, it has been unbelievably cold. I'm freaking not enjoying this week. It's been cold enough it could almost snow. So we're just gonna watch Dougie here for a second. Well, I finally scored a camera. So we're gonna have two of them here on the show. One will be permanently mounted on a tripod. It's exactly the same model I'm using right now. I was actually shocked. I've been following them on eBay on the US site because not many are showing up on the Canadian site, and they're basically all going for the same price, no deals. I'm actually shocked for a 3-year-old camera what the price is. It's like almost 50% of what they were new. All right, Dougie, where'd you go? All right, the dog just disappeared here into the bush. Doug, where are you? Ducks are just waking up. They've been sleeping too. Yesterday didn't get many eggs, half what we normally get. This cold weather, the ducks have just shut her right down. All right, where's the dog? So I've got some good news. My flooded basement problem is finally going to get fixed on Monday. Oh, the ducks, everybody's waking up. When I was at the body shop, dropping off the evaporation tray. Oh, I can't even speak here. I took the back route home, the back streets, and I came across one of those big giant sewer trucks. And I pull over the side of the road and I got talking to the guys. Well, every quote that I have gotten from them to get those big trucks here with the high pressure line and the big vacuum cleaner to suck the drain out of my basement was over $2,000. Everybody wanted just a crazy amount of money. So I got them to come on Monday because that's their last day they're going to be in town. And they just emailed me the quote. Under $300, guys. Which is just a freaking score. Come on, ducks, wake up. All right, they're not even waking up here. Come on. Yeah, I was so happy when I got the email this morning. I was like, right on. Because I'm not kidding you guys, everybody I talk to, because all the companies are so far from me, the traveling time, they want like, you know, $280 an hour to drive a truck here. And the problem is round trip is almost 4 to 5 hours depending on the company. And I just had a hard time paying that kind of money for traveling time. Come on, wake up, ducks. Okay, I don't believe this morning, but it is windy. Let's go find Doug. Doug! I'm so happy. They're going to be here Monday. I'm going to finally have my basement back to normal. Because up till this water problem I had, you know, with the washer lint plugging my drain, I've been here 20 years. I never had water in my basement. Never. And it's just since the washing machine plugged the drain system that all of a sudden my tile bed, or not my tile bed, my drainage tile around the house started causing my house to flood in the basement. Come on, Doug! All right, Doug's missing. So it was a good thing that I took the back streets when I came home from the body shop, which we're going to the body shop today, guys, to pick up the tray because it's they told me they'd have it ready for Friday. Plus, we're going to go to the fire extinguisher shop and pick up the fire extinguishers because I just want to keep fire extinguishers close, handy, I should say, with the incubator because this is the 3rd year for the incubator. I just want to, I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, it's like $200, and at least this way, if you know, if something happens, I've got enough fire extinguisher artillery to make a dent in it, to slow it down at least or something. Oh, he's on a compost pile. Doug, he just finished doing a complete roll in it. Come on, I'm gonna tie you up. He's cracking, guys. He won't listen to me outside. He's hating me actually right now. Absolutely hating me. He doesn't understand why he's being tied up. Come on. Look at him. See, he's going around the long way to stay away from me. Come on, you. Oh, Dougie, why do you have to roll in the compost pile? Okay, let's put the collar on you, or the leash, I mean. We're gonna tie you up. You're gonna stay outside the deck here, so I can see your foot. Oh, you got a little bit of dirt on it, Doug. I knew I shouldn't take my eyes off him this morning. All right, well, I'll deal with this foot after we let the ducks out and do a recon here. And yesterday, guys, I crashed and burned and I hit a wall. After that night before when I only got 5 hours sleep, I don't know, I hit a wall, I crashed yesterday. Come on, ducks. No Muscovy out this morning. Come on, girls. Oh, Limpy. You're pretty slow this morning. Come on. Are you thinking twice about this? Oh, this big girl. That's broken wing duck, actually, guys. She waddles, man. She's freaking big. Yeah, yesterday I came out, did my morning. I actually videotaped it, guys. Couldn't even put, I think I had maybe 4 or 5 words in a row, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even talk, actually. It was crazy how tired I was. I didn't really get a good night's sleep the night before. You know, trying to recharge after only getting 5 nights, less than 5 hours the night before. And anyways, it was a mess yesterday. I started my edit, did, you know, bought some things for the show online. And then it was about, I don't know, it was about 11. I said, I gotta lay down and just have a little bit of a nap, because I woke up really early, which made no sense also because I was so tired. And I laid down to have a nap, woke up 5 hours later. And I woke up absolutely exhausted. And then I cooked supper, had supper, and I went right back to bed. Like, it was ridiculous what I slept yesterday. So I think my post-viral fatigue, compounded with no sleep the night before, my body just shut down. Matt just couldn't physically pull any more out of my rear end. I had to do some kind of recharge. So let's go do a recon. Actually, no, let's do the hospital duck first. Haven't touched the Argo since I parked it in the garage, but I am discovering more and more things are wrong with it. Talking to people, it's looking like it's got clutch problems. Okay, we have a whole bunch of ducks in here this morning. Yeah, it's looking like it's got clutch problems. They have had 2 Argo people tell me that the overheating issue is something to do with the clutch. Because they said it shouldn't get that hot that fast. Did you give us an egg this morning? She gave us an egg yesterday morning. I sprayed purple spray on her foot last night. Something told me at the bottom of her foot just to give it a spray. We'll see how today goes with it. She does seem to be walking better. So, okay, let's take her up to the house. Relax, Doc. Oh, boys, you're just all wound right up. You ate all your food last night, though. Okay, let's take you up to the house. I know last night it was hard catching her. She's getting faster. More and more ducks are going down to the creek. Yesterday I was actually shocked how many were at the creek playing in the water. Pretty soon the whole flock will be down there. Alright, girl. I'm going to move your water today too, because yesterday the other ducks drank all your water. Okay, walk for us. Show us that you're getting better. You know, she's still got a limp, but not as bad. Okay, I've got to move this water, because the other ducks are sticking their head through to steal the poor duck's water. She's walking way better. Actually, almost no limp, guys. She just needs a little more time. I'll put her water right there. Okay, the ducks are almost at the creek. There's one single goose, that territorial one that's been chasing the other geese, just chased my ducks out of the creek. I'm thinking that the nest for that goose is right back there, just on the other side of that point. That seems to be the area that he's hanging around all the time. And every time my ducks go in the water, he swims up the creek towards the ducks. But he's not being as aggressive towards my ducks as he is towards the other geese. He's really aggressive towards the other geese. Like, there's been some good goose fights. But he's not picking on my geese or my ducks at all. He just seems to swim near them, and, you know, they keep their distance. But yet he comes into the yard and walks right by the ducks, and they don't care about him. It's almost like the geese knows that, my ducks aren't a threat. But he definitely doesn't like the other two geese that are on the lake. There's been some epic fighting here. I've been laying in bed in the morning, and it seems about 5:30 in the morning they start, going at each other on the lake. Okay, let's go and do a recon. Gotta get my edit done because I didn't get that done yesterday. And get on our road trip today so I can get the parts necessary to get the incubator running. And of course, when I fell asleep on the couch, I fell asleep with my head in the wrong position, and my neck is sore this morning. I've got a slight kink in my neck. I'm hoping it goes away. I loosen up here, get some movement happening. But I couldn't believe it, guys. I honestly thought, I'll just lay down, have a little quick cat nap, Because I said, I was trying to do my edit, and I was just not having a good time of it. I was just losing, I couldn't focus. And so I thought, lay down. Man, when I woke up and I looked at the clock, I was like, holy mackerels. I couldn't believe I blew the whole day off. But, I got looking at my last activity here, and it's been 8 days solid going, so I was burning out. Can't go every single day and not take, some rejuvenating time. Because, 8 days here, they're long days, guys. A lot happens here. All right, do you have anything under you? Come on, girl. Come on. Yeah, just be a tack duck. Still no eggs. You're crazy, duck. Oh, man. I think that duck is going to stay on that nest until I clean the barn out. Oh, look at that. They hid some eggs. I've caught her outside drinking water. I've caught her out walking around the yard. Stripper, I've caught him or her in the tub 2 or 3 times. She goes over there and does little swims. Just look at them piling on top of each other. What a pair. And Stripper, look at her, like she's just a complete spaz. Well, the feed's good in here. I'm so happy though, getting that company here to fix my floor drain. Oh man, what a score. I knew sooner or later I would stumble across the truck in town while they were here working. Because, they're in town cleaning out all the storm sewer basins after the spring, getting all the winter grunge and sand and everything. So it's like, the town's already paying them to drive here from Ottawa. So it's like, just, they're going to do it on the way home. From what either they're going to do it on the way home, or they're going to do it on the way here to Renfrew from Ottawa. I'm not sure the exact time on Monday, but I know one thing. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Because I've been putting up with this for like far too long, but it was just the price. Like, it was way too much money. And I thought, well, I'll just run the hose out and, pump the basement out. Which I was getting really sick of the hose cutting through my kitchen. Get back to normal. Because my basement is like, used to be completely dry. Never a problem. Never a problem. And I'm shocked, how much lint comes out of the wash machine, because I put a filter on the water coming out of the wash machine, and I'm blown away by how fast the filter fills up with lint. So I can just imagine how packed the pipe is. Okay guys, this is basically the exact same amount of eggs. Well, maybe a little bit more than yesterday. Not a lot of feed either. Oh, blue jay just... I guess the blue jays are flying in here to eat duck feed. Just startled me. It came right inside the door. Alright, let's see what is out here. I guess the blue jays don't like the corn out there. They're fond of the pellets in the building. And I got a camera for basically half price of what I paid for my original one new. And the guy, based on everything else he's selling on eBay, his story checks out. He's basically, you know, he's a photographer that had a whole bunch of professional equipment that he bought this camera for his wife to film their newborn, and she didn't do any filming, and he ended up doing it with his professional equipment, which he said he was selling on eBay. And I checked his sold listings, and he sold a whole bunch of professional equipment. So, which, based on what he sold on eBay professional equipment wise, I don't see why he would want to use, you know, that type of camera that I'm, you know, just purchased off of him, because he was selling some pretty high-end stuff. Which, you know, he probably did all his video recording with his high-end stuff. Well, that's what he said anyways. So, and he's got all the original packaging and the whole shoot and match. He said that basically it sat in his closet and his wife never touched it. So we'll have a spare camera. My new mic's coming, so I can send the other mic back to get repaired. And then I can have a camera actually permanently set up on the big tripod for filming of things I've got ideas on, which I usually don't, because it's always such a hassle to set the camera up, because when you've got the camera set up for, you know, walking around vlogging, and then having to constantly switch it back and forth to a tripod, you end up not doing it, guys. It's just the way it works out. I got too much going on here. You know, if I wasn't taking care of animals and was just screwing with camera equipment, I would do it. But I got a serious workload here. I got animals, plus I'm the videographer and the editor. There's a lot to do here. And being a one-man show, I only have so much time. And then it seems this year so far, it seems about 8-9 days, I hit the proverbial wall, and my body, I just can't pull any more energy out of myself, and I have to basically nap a day away to recharge. There is a pretty good group down at the creek though. I'll get the big camera out. But yesterday, oh man, I couldn't talk. It was unbelievable. It was gibberish that what was coming out of me. I had the camera, I was picking eggs up and I was talking nonsense. I don't know if I'm going to show you the footage. I did record, and I'm going to look at it, see what it looks like in the editing. But I got a hunch it pretty well makes me look like an idiot. It was like, if there was a battery level on my energy, if you were on the screen, you know, with the way I was talking, it would look like I was in the red zone, seriously requiring a recharge. Okay, so there's the Canada Goose. It's looking like it's stopping the ducks from going up the creek. It's on guard when the ducks are staying at this end of the creek. But they're coming straight down in the mornings now. They're not wasting any time. And they're hanging around down here, you know, for a good part of the day. I think a lot of the reason they're not going out to the lake is because of that Canada Goose, that one goose. There's been some pretty good goose fights happening here, because there's another pair of Canada geese from the other side of the lake that are coming here to eat corn. And basically what's happening is the two geese are flying over top and landing right in the swamp here, because they can't swim by and come up the creek like like the other goose is doing. Oh, look at that. A goose head I bet you there's a nest right there, guys. That's the first time I've seen the head sticking up. So the nest is right in that area. I know when those other two geese come through, it's serious fighting. That one goose puts the run on the two of them, like just a pounding happens. Okay, now there's a third goose just appeared. I hope this year we don't lose the goslings. It'd be so cool if you know, they grew up on the lake. Because the thing is, if they hatch here and grow up here, that means next year they'll all come back to this area, and they'll be used to us. We'll end up having Canada geese, you know, hanging with the ducks here. Because if they're, you know, if they grow up here, they're not going to have any fear whatsoever of this situation. There's that little girl going. Okay, I gotta go and do my edit. I got a lot of footage to do. I mounted cameras on the Argo, and I got different angles, and one of the cameras doesn't look like it worked out too well. The vibration of the Argo, I looked at the footage and it's just shaking like crap, so I don't even know if I'm going to use it. But I was shocked how good the footage turned out from this camera. The you know, the balanced optical steady shot this thing has is amazing, because the Argo is vibrating pretty hard. I'm blown away by how good the footage is, that there's no vibration coming through compared to the other camera. And I might show you the difference so you can see the difference between a camera with no balanced steady shot and one just with the, I think they call it optimized optical steady or something. It's not the same thing, but I think it's more of a digitized process of steadying the shot, where this camera is actually a physical. It's actually got a miniature gimbal inside the camera, which I can see why on eBay they're selling, because I've watched in the last week, I've seen 5 of these cameras and they all sell for the same price. Much more than I wanted to pay, but you know, I was just, it's the camera obviously is known as a good camera, and that's why people want them. Which I know this one here, guys, like, I have absolutely no complaints. It is, it's been one horkin' heavy duty, you know, go non-stop camera, you know, for a consumer camera. I'm blown away how it's worked. This isn't a Sony commercial, guys. This is just based on real life and 10,000 videos. This little camcorder, if you're ever looking for one and you want a really good one, Doug's water bucket on the back deck has been frozen all week. It's had ice on top of it. That's how cold it's been all week. It's been, it feels like winter hasn't left. But the sun's nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go edit. And then when I'm done the editing, we're going on a road trip. I just got the edit done, guys. I look out and there's these 2 little mallards. Now the male just put the run on my females, but he's got no interest in Disco Duck. Disco went right beside the male and it didn't matter. Alright, Goose, get out of the way. But the little female's there. Where does she go? She's so tiny. Just a little tiny thing. Oh, he's putting the run there. We don't go. Oh, oh. Chasing the ruined females. But he's chasing them away. Okay, what are you doing there? You're all over the place. Oh, now they're all coming over for corn. He's giving up. Oh, no, he's chasing away. Look at him. Oh, it's a real shame I'm not outside to get a better view. Problem is the ducks are really skittish. They take off when I go outside. They're not like the Canada geese. Oh, they're gonna leave. Oh, they're so small compared to my ducks, man. Tiny little things. I wish I could get a view of both ducks side by side so you could get an idea. Alright, they're disappearing here. Okay, I was just going to go to get ready to go to a road trip here, and we got 2 geese just walked in behind the ducks. Muscovy are boss, man. They're like right beside them. They don't even care. I don't know what it is about Muscovies, you know. They're so laid back, but it's like they're the boss duck. Or they just don't give a crap, you know. I just can't believe how these Canada geese are so relaxed around my ducks. They don't care. They're not aggressive or anything. I'm getting closer with the corn, guys. I'm into the yard now. Oh, what's going on here? I wonder if this is the pair that's getting chased away all the time. Look at them, right in the yard now. I think this is the pair that are getting chased by that one goose all the time. There's the third one. Okay, so now we've got 3 Canada geese in the yard with the ducks. Man, this place has really turned into quite the waterfowl place. Alright. Are we going to have a goose fight? What's going on? Yeah, look at this. I'm screwing up with the zoom here, guys. I'm doing this in Braille. I should have my glasses on. Okay, that goose does not like this goose. But he's not bothering with the ducks. Okay, the geese are now over by the pen. Okay, the Canada geese are moving right into the property here, guys. I can't believe I have Canada geese between the house and the pen now. They've moved right in. They seem to be following Goose Lee around. And Goose Lee's just crapping his pants, man, because he's not really that brave. He's starting to honk. Well, holy mackerels, man. We got him right in the yard now. That's got to be the 2 from the other side of the lake. Oh, it'd be neat if we could get 2 groups of goslings this year. Alright, I just got the edit done. I have a bunch of picture-in-picture action for you guys when I did the Argo, because I had 3 cameras running and I managed to sync it all up, and I just ran the whole thing. So the computer says there's 3 hours of rendering time. It's 2:47. I have to go to town to the auto body shop to pick up the evaporator tray, and I got to go pick up the fire extinguishers. Well, you won't be able to see it in the video, but I can see 2 ducks swimming on the lake. And it looks like about 5 or 6 that are working their way out the creek. Yeah, they're heading out, guys. They're getting more courageous. Or the goose is just leaving them alone. That could be it too, you know, the way the Canada geese walk around the yard with the ducks, they aren't threatened by them. Okay, time to go on a road trip to go get our safety gear. Get our fire extinguishers, eh, Dougie? Just in case something goes wrong, because you never know. Doug couldn't wait to get in the truck. He was running back and forth in the driveway, all worked into a frenzy. He knew we were leaving. All right, let me in. Well, what is the total? I'll pay for it while Bruce is trying to figure it out.
$184.19.
$184.19 to make sure I don't burn my house down with the incubator.
Yeah.
That's if I wake up in time. So out of date means no good?
It's too old to do. Anything 1984 and older is to be removed from service.
Okay.
And that's a 79, I believe.
Oh, it's old, eh?
Yep.
Well, you can have it. Oh, Dougies. We got our fire prevention. Hopefully we don't need this. I can't believe $184 to fill these up. You know, you can be so good, Doug, not jumping out of the truck, hey? But you want to come out really bad, don't you? All right. You want to come out so bad. Oh, dog, you're pushing against me. Okay, get back in. Okay, off to the body shop. Oh, there she is, all painted up. Right?
Paint on the outside, not on the inside. It's hard to get paint inside if he's going back.
I know I've painted in my garage with this stuff, and it's a mess. Anytime there's a surface, it always blows back at you.
It blows back. It's hard to get in the corners.
No, that's perfect. Well, that was awful nice of them. They painted her up for free, guys. So we've got a nice, clean, smooth surface. Well, that was awful nice of them, Doug. Barker's Collision Center in Renfrew did the duck adventure a big favor. All right, Doug, we're home. I can't believe it's 7:30. I stopped at my buddy's place and got the Argo part. Doug, oh, straight to the mud. All right, I gotta hit the upload button. There's gonna be no episode tonight. Sorry, guys. By the time YouTube processes it, it'll be too late. My bad that there's no episode tonight. I'm late getting back from town. I got the episode uploading and I've lost the dog. Doug! Doug! The ducks are all over the place. I mean, absolutely everywhere, guys. But no sign of Doug. He disappeared. All I did was go inside and get my rubber boots on. It's really quiet here tonight. Okay, that's ridiculously quiet. Okay, Doug! All right, let's get the stuff out of the truck. Oh, need to unlock the garage. Okay, this is really, really quiet. What a beautiful night, though. Considering how cold it's been, it's absolutely gorgeous out right now. The lake looks nice. Little hunters. This male's making the most noise of all of them. Look who just came back. Doug, and you're filthy dirty. Look how happy he is. Oh, I've been running. Doug! Doug! Oh, look how dirty you are, dog. Alright, I gotta give him a bath. He's seriously wound out. Well, he's already dirty. I'm gonna do my chores. I'll let him stay dirty, and I'll give him a shower here before I come into the house. He's so happy to be back outside. Doug! Doug! He's also not listening. Doug, come! Absolutely not listening. Doug likes making me look bad. I think he takes great pride in it. Because he was absolutely perfect today, guys. I'm actually, everybody that met him today on my road trip, and they couldn't believe how good the dog was. I opened the back of the truck, and there was 3 guys at the fire extinguisher place. They couldn't believe it that he didn't jump out of the truck and that he just stood there and smelled each one of them. And you know, sometimes he can be good like that and listen, and when he thinks it's necessary. But right now, you know, he's in his territory, so it's like basically, screw you, Matt, I'm not listening. Plus, he's already dirty. It won't hurt. He stays dirty for 10 minutes. Okay, so there's the part for the air cooling system on the Argo. And then there's the really nice black paint job. I was looking in the sun, and it's got a little bit of a fleck to it. A little bit of fleck. A hard time talking here tonight. But that should be easier to keep clean. It's awful nice at Barker Collision Center to do that for free. I'll put a link. I think they have a Facebook page. I'll put a link below the video, and you guys can go and give them a thumbs up. I'm pretty sure they have. I'll find out. If they've got a Facebook page, I'll definitely put the link below. But that was awful nice of them to paint that for us. That was really nice of them, actually. And I didn't even have to twist their arm too much. Actually, I didn't even have to twist their arm at all. I just told them what it was for, and Rob, the owner's son, said no problem. And actually, Harley, the body shop manager, he was even more gung-ho to help us out. It's nice when you get a helping hand like that. It would be even nicer if it was a stainless steel tray, but that would actually cost money, because I only know one place in town that could do the job, and they don't work for free. We gotta go get the hospital duck ready for tonight. Look at him. Doug, you're not supposed to be running around. Well, yeah, you're really dirty. Oh, I'll be in trouble if Andy sees this. We're gonna clean you up, and I'm gonna have to put some antibiotic spray on it. Look at him. He's just running everywhere. No, get out of there. You don't be drinking dirty duck water. But then again, eating dirty duck poop is no different. Here, I'll get some water of this. He's got a little bit of pent-up energy, guys. Just a little. He's so excited to be out here running around. Well, I'm definitely going to have to spray his wound after I wash him up. Because I was just telling my buddy, my Argo buddy, that Doug's wound is absolutely healing perfect. That he has absolutely no sign of irritation, redness, nothing. Look at him go. He's hyped. This isn't the time you'd want him to be running around a flock of ducks. He wants to chase a duck, guys. That's what he wants to do right now. When I say chase, I mean play. He wants to play with the ducks. If that Muscovy flew right now, Doug would go after it. Just a little bit hyped up. You'd chase a duck in a heartbeat, wouldn't you, Doug? I know, it's been a rough week. Locked up inside 5 days. The thing is, you got at least 5 more days to go. He's happy to be out, but he really shouldn't be. Okay, I gotta check here, because this compost pile is like a magnet to him. Doug! What is here that is driving you nuts? Why do you have to roll over here all the time? Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, there's dead ducks underneath this that are rotted down probably by now. Well, they should be rotted down by now. Okay, Doug, it's duck poop. That's what you're doing right now. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Doug, forget about the duck poop. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I smell it, guys. Skunk. A skunk has sprayed the pile. Doug just dug it up and Maybe a skunk's coming over here and trying to dig up rotten stuff to eat. And a little bit of the scent came out because I just caught a wicked whiff of skunk. Come on. That's not good, Doug, because if you get this excited about the smell of skunk, that means if a skunk came along, you'd probably fight it. Let's go. And the last dog I had that fought a skunk, it was nasty. Okay, come on, let's go. Old Rocco had absolutely no reaction to skunk. Come on, let's go. He used to pick fights with skunks, and they would spray him, and it didn't even faze him. He'd look right at their rear end, eyes wide open, biting at their bums while they're spraying them. Oh, it was nasty mess to clean up. I remember once I actually had to hang on to his collar, and he just let me spray his eyeballs with the garden hose. It looked like snot all over his face. It was the most disgusting thing, and it stunk for over a year, little stripper. I can't believe you're still in here, girl. What are you doing, Doc? Okay, I gotta get water for the hospital, Doc. I gotta spray her foot again. Yeah, you can drink it. It's clean. Or do you want to do this? No. Anytime you do the water, they gotta come over and check it out. Alright, clean the water for the ducks. He's nuts, guys. That's all he's doing. He just runs from one corner of the yard to the other. You're a funny dog. You're cracking, eh? After the whole winter of being inside, that's enough for you. Duck feed. Yeah, nothing you'd be interested in. He's really, really, really happy he's out here running around. Come in and say hi to Stripper. Oh, freak Stripper out. Okay, he just freaked everybody out. And all he did was smell them. Oh, looks like we had a duck fight today. Little duck feathers pulled out. And that little girl, still no feathers. Or eggs, I mean. Well, Muscovy came in, just quickly left. I know, eh, Doug? Just too much activity. Oh, man. And I haven't even ran the camera completely on everything he's been doing here tonight. Poor dog, eh? Mister in the hospital. Let's go get hospital duck. Actually, I'm going to make it easier on Matt to catch hospital duck. I'm going to use the net. That way, I don't have to chase her. Oh, look at that. That's the one from the barn. She's mad. Doug's like a wound up spring right now, guys. Alright, I'm going to grab some purple spray. Okay, that male is trying to catch the girl from the barn. And she's having no part of it. She's really mad. Doug's got all the ducks worked up here. Okay, stop running around. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. You're too excited. Stop it. It's just too much. I know. You've been in the house and you're cracking. But stay. Come out in the open, Duck. There. Doug. Doug. Come here, Doug. Doug. Come here. Right here. Sit. Sit. Stay. You're wound right out. Alright, her foot is starting to swell. her ankle right here. She's got some inflammation. Yep, this is really bony and hard, and this is swollen. Okay, I'm gonna have to give her a Epsom salt soak tomorrow on this foot. But I don't see anything that would cause this problem. I think we've got our second bumblefoot victim. So tomorrow, I'm going to have to get a salt soak. Okay, Doug, you just slapped me in the face with your wing. If I can save one duck's foot, we can save yours. But it is swollen. Here, we'll just take a view like this. Okay, look at. Yeah, it is. Because this foot, yeah, that's nice and thin, her ankle. And this one is not. So tomorrow I'll do a soak on this foot. We'll save you. But for right now, you're in here. And plus, I do think that she had a hip problem, guys, because of getting mounted too much, because she couldn't get away because of her foot. So tomorrow I'll give her a good bath and then we'll soak her foot. We'll just add a little more work to my to-do list. Stripper's back in the corner. She came back in here. She's not fazed by Doug. That other duck was upset. Okay, Doug's gone. No, he was right behind me. I forgot the door was open back here. The little duck from the barn is running around the yard seriously upset. Okay, now she's hiding. Where are you, Doc? She was running around doing that upset quack. She's not happy. Like, it's like she's picking at the ground like she's mad. Every so often she lets one of those little upset quacks go. Those two geese must be nesting back there. And there's that one goose that I think is protecting the nest of its mate at this end of the swamp. But we definitely have two pairs of Canada geese here this year. Okay, upset duck is gone. She's gone somewhere. She was really upset. Oh, it was funny. Just running around, quacking her little face off. Yeah, she's calmed right down. Oh, she's down over there now. She's distracted. All right, I gotta give Doug a warm shower here, clean off his wound, and then I'm gonna take him inside and spray some antibiotic spray on it. He knows. You don't want to go in, do you, Doug? I'm sorry, but you have to. Consider yourself lucky that you got this run tonight. He seriously enjoyed it. Doug, come on over here. All right, we got warm water, Dougie. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's warm. Okay, give me this foot. All right. You're clean. That probably felt so good to run tonight. This time of night, they all get in front of the pen here, waiting for the eventual shutdown and lockdown. Okay, there's Upset Duck. She's getting chased big time by males. And she just stopped. She's upset. Their little short legs run so quick. It's almost a blur. She's so upset, guys. And all the males want her. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, I gotta go and dry my dog off and fix up something to eat here because I can't believe the time. It's already 8:30. I don't even have supper planned, ready. That's left overnight. That's what's gonna be.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.